Today's Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, The City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Sund Manufacturing, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome into Game Day Media for today's cross-region matchup between the visiting Region 4 squad, the Watford City Wolves, and we got the home squad on the scoreboard, and they're the Stanley Blue Jays out of Region 3. And we're ready for some great basketball, so welcome into our Border Plains Equipment pregame show located right off Highway 2 in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. Visit plains.com for inventory and explore job opportunities. Well, David, I think we should have a good one tonight. We got two teams that are kind of struggling. They're both on losing streaks. You got the Watford City Wolves, 0-6, 6 losses in a row to start the year. That's a tough way to start out. And then you got the Stanley Blue Jays, who picked up a big first win against Beulah, but then ever since then it's been tough. 3 losses in a row, and they're 1-3.
Yeah, I was talking to Coach Corey Anderson pregame a little bit about the record really doesn't dictate what your team looks like, in my opinion. You know, you guys have kind of gone through the gauntlet of a schedule right off the bat. You played Killdeer. We covered that one earlier, which was an incredible game. Killdeer kind of put them away early, and then they played in the Hoopster Classic against Thompson, another receiving vote. Killdeer was number 4 in the state. Thompson, I think, is maybe cracking the top 5 this week. So, I mean, yes, your record is 1-3, but you are not a 1-3 team, in my opinion. So,
and I've mentioned this a few times now in my career here at Game Day Media. As my sophomore year, we started out 3-5, and you know, you look at the Stanley Blue Jays 1-3 and Watford City 0-6, and you just gotta have a little bit of grace. I mean, these teams schedule some tough squads to start out the year, and you learn a lot from these losses. Now you just gotta wait to kind of get into your rhythm and start stacking some wins.
Yeah, absolutely. You said that, you know, hit the nail right on the head. They schedule these tough teams right off the bat. We'll see what kind of team we are. What do we need to work on? And you got to go through some of the ups and downs as these guys are getting up here, putting some down on this side of the court. a little bit battle tested early on for Stanley and Watford City, no doubt. Coach Gumke, past coach of the year, I believe, in Division A, is going to get these guys rolling. A lot of kids to choose from. You got 17 kids rostered on the NDHSAA, a little bit of a mix-up to their starting lineups today. So it'll be interesting to see what Coach Gumke puts together, and I know Corey's not sleeping on him, just coming in with an 0-6 record. He's ready to go. Coach Gumke's going to get his Watford City Wolves ready to go. I'm looking forward to a good game. Yeah,
we're going to have an exciting one. Everybody stay tuned. We're going to hear from our both head coaches here next between Coach Gumke and Coach Anderson. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Imagine working with a team where your well-being is a top priority. At NCC, we champion work-life balance. Our culture ensures you have the time you need for life's important moments. We offer competitive pay that recognizes your hard work. Plus, enjoy comprehensive health insurance that puts your mind at ease. You'll also receive generous paid time off. And think future forward with our retirement contributions, securing your financial peace of mind. Join a team that values you. Work somewhere great and thrive. Don't wait for opportunity to knock. Open the door. Apply today at NCC. Visit nccray.com/careers.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
While being the largest leaseholder in the Bakken, Continental Resources believes that we are among the most efficient and cost-effective producers of oil and natural gas on the planet. One of the most effective ways of putting action behind our values is by giving to those communities in which we operate. American Energy is a huge contributor of tax revenue to local, state, and federal governments, an economic catalyst, and a job creator. If you want to work in an environment that encourages teamwork and putting your ideas into action, visit CLR.com to start your new career today.
Hey, Noah Fredrickson's on the move. He has moved courtside to meet up with head coach Dave Gumke of the Watford City Wolves. Take it away, Noah.
Yeah, here for our Continental Resources coaches' comments. I'm here with Watford City head coach Dave Gumke. Dave, we talked a little bit just now. You made a new addition to your starting lineup. Can you kind of take us through that choice?
Yeah, we got Dominic Latre starting for us. He hasn't started yet this year. He's a sophomore. He's a 6'4" kid. He's really long and lanky, and he works really hard. He's got lots of energy. In fact, he's going to lead the cheer and say energy a lot. And he's a good rebounder, and he gets in the basket, and he can score. So we're excited about giving him an opportunity, especially, try to match up a little bit with the bigs here at Stanley.
Sounds good. 0-6 start. You're going to need some new energy, so should be a good play for you. But kind of take us through this 0-6 start and what you want to see from your team moving forward to kind of right the ship.
Yeah, kind of a couple of tough games that were tough for us with Williston and Dickinson, but then we had some games that against Turtle Mountain, against Carrington, against Northern Cass. Anyway, we felt like, we had an opportunity there to be in the game, and being in those games really helps us to focus a little bit more and see, because we have an opportunity. Yep. Those tougher ones where it's a little bit harder against those bigger schools, it's a little bit tough to keep that motivation. But we're hoping that, we got this stretch here against schools our size that, we'll kind of build some confidence with it.
Yep. Goal is to stack some wins, but we look offensively, you're averaging about 42.8 is the technical term, and then you're giving up about 70. Offensively and defensively, what do you need to see from your team?
Well, we've been working on our defense, and we're going to try to get that better every day. We spend a lot of time on defense. Lately, we've been working on the offense, and so hopefully it starts to pan out and starts to improve. But you're right, we got to score the ball better than we do, and we just got to get some shots to go down. We've had a tendency to be there at the basket with a scoring opportunity, but just not finish. So hopefully some of those start going down, we get a little more confidence.
For sure. Well, thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight. Back to you, David.
Hey, thank you, Noah. We're going to take a break right now. We're going to take a St. Luke's Medical Center timeout. Thanks for tuning in on the Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Noah's going to track down the head coach for the Stanley Blue Jays, Corey Anderson, on the other side of this break. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
Hey, I told you Noah was going to meet up with Coach Corey Anderson. Coach, Noah, take it away.
Yeah, let's continue with our Continental Resources coach's comments here with head coach for the Stanley Blue Jays, Corey Anderson. 1-3, 3-game losing streak. How do you right the ship now?
Well, we just got to focus on us. You know, we've changed a few things on defense. We kind of went back to some of our things we've done 8 years ago to try to control the paint, shut down the paint is our goal. If we get beat by threes, we got to choose something. And I think against Thompson, the last game, it helped. We were able to control it a lot better. It was a low-scoring game, but I think that's how we're going to have to win this year.
Yeah, because we look at the stats. You're averaging about 43 on offense. You're giving up 50, so there's kind of a balance there. But I feel like a Stanley Blue Jays team's going to want to average a little more than 43. How do you get the offense rolling?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to average 100, but I don't think that's going to happen this season. But, yeah, they're good. The Beulah game was our blueprint, right? Us about 53 and the other team about 45, 47, 48. Win those close games, and we'll be all right.
And then we covered your Killdeer game. That was a tough one. Killdeer's a good squad. Kind of got down early. We saw them take away Drake Schlosser. He only had about 3 shot attempts. What have you worked on to get him more involved in the offense when every team's going to want to take him away?
Yeah, no, we worked a lot on just off-ball screens, getting him into some Chicago action, just to get an advantage. You know, Killdeer is a different team. A lot of teams are and every team since then have tried it. They haven't been as successful because they're not Killdeer, but he's going to see some other defenses like that for sure. We got to do a better job off-ball, just get him some advantages.
Well, thanks, Coach, and good luck tonight. All right, back to you, David.
Hey, thank you, Noah. We're going to take another quick break here as we're closing in on 7 minutes before the Northwest Therapy Services tip-off. When we come back, we're going to cover the rest of the state, see what's going on, check out that ND score feed. We're going to be back after this timeout.
Sund Manufacturing is hiring exceptional welders, carpenters, assembly technicians, and coating technicians. If you're right for Sund, Sund is right for you. Since 1939, we've been making quality equipment and parts for the oil field and beyond. We're world-class, family-owned, and all-American. And as our business grows, we need to grow our team in Newburgh, North Dakota. Sund Manufacturing offers great pay, great benefits, and a great community to raise a family. Apply today.
Based in Crosby, North Dakota, St. Luke's Medical Center's mission is to provide comprehensive and compassionate health care for individuals and families in cooperation with the area medical community. Our vision is to be recognized as a community leader by delivering quality health care through a team of dedicated professionals in a friendly, compassionate, and growing environment. Recently named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the country means our community can count on us to deliver services they need now and in the future. To schedule an appointment, call 701-965-6349.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit MurexPetroleum.com.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. Patience is running out. It's like your parent. You've told your kids 100 times, do this, get in the lane, try to drive, But again, the kids that are playing are very talented on both sides of the floor. They've just been unable, on Watford City's side, putting up 42.8 points per game. And maybe adding Sears into the lineup is going to get him a little bit more energy. Nice looking shot. He just puts one down there for the Wolves. Try to go through him, see if he can get the motion going for the Watford City Wolves. On the other side, they got one of the best kids, the Bison preferred walk-on in Drake Slosher. No doubt he's going to get his shots off and try to get his game going. Look for Bennett Larson trying to get going early, and the big man Ben Heenick, try to see him. Cannon Wisher, a lot of weapons for Stanley Blue Jays. Just got to get him going and get a little bit of an offensive rhythm. Some people do like the defensive battles, and I'm not one of them. I want to see some points on the scoreboard. I want to see the guys get up and down. I'm a transition basketball fan. Let's get the ball up and down, get a sweat going early for these guys. As that's why I like the highlights of up and down. I could potentially see some above the rim play tonight. Both teams are able to get above the rim and throwing it down here as they reset the shot or reset the clock. I was hoping to get a Bison score out there.
And welcome to tonight's varsity matchup between the visitors of Watford City Wolves and your home team, the Stanley Blue Jays. If you would please rise, remove all headgear, place your hand over your heart while we play our national anthem. Now for the starting lineups, let's meet the Wolves. A sophomore wearing number 0, Tristan DeVries. A junior wearing number 2, Xavier McGorman. Number 23, sophomore Dominic Latre. A junior wearing 32, Thaden Arnold. And a senior wearing 33, Landon Vetter. The Wolves are coached by David Gumpke and assisted by Stephen Bruins, Javen McGorman, and Justin Solheim. Make some noise for your home team, the Stanley Blue Jays! A senior wearing number 0, Drake Schlosser. A sophomore wearing number 10, Ben Heenick. A junior wearing number 33, Bennett Larson. A sophomore wearing number 21, Javon Johnson. And a senior wearing number 32, Cade Snyder. The Blue Jays are coached by Corey Anderson and assisted by Bryce Hare, Jackson Lorenz, and Gary Schell. Officials for tonight's games are Shyler Shumway, Monty Lund, and Dustin Urbez. Now for the tip-off.
As Nick Peterson lists off our starting lineups brought to you by the Country Store. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. And we're ready for some basketball here.
We're ready. Let's go. Bison are up 21-3. We got this. We got a sports hub up here at the Tioga Medical Center sports desk.
It's all clicking together. We got the Stanley Blue Jays in their white uniforms and the blue trim, and then Watford City with their maroon uniforms with the white trim as Stanley wins the tip. And we have Javon Johnson playing the point guard. Swings it over to Schlosser. Schlosser waiting. Gets it stuck, gets it down to Bennett Larson in the post. He's double teamed, kicks out to Johnson. He looked at the 3, drives middle, gets the roll. 2 points for the Blue Jays.
I do like the change of lineup because I think last time we had Cannon Wisher in the lineup against the Killdeer Cowboys. I like what Javon Johnson brings to the game, a little bit more excitement, a little bit more of a threat inside and outside compared to Cannon Wisher's maybe outside presence.
That's Arnold from 3 from the left corner, and Watford City's up 3-2.
It's a good start for Watford City when the big man steps outside and drains one in the corner right in the student section.
Schlosser on the right wing, drives right, stops, jumps, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, draws the foul, and he's going to go to the line for 2.
So we take a look at our RTC Network's instant replay. The explosive Drake Schlosser, not once but twice, never giving up on the play and getting to the Souris Valley Dental free throw line based in Minot, North Dakota. Did a fantastic job. Let's talk Drake Schlosser a little bit.
Yeah, the recently NDSU preferred walk-on commit.
Yeah.
Big things in store for him.
Very big things in store for him. He was a previous commit to University of Jamestown. If you haven't seen, check Dom Izzo's YouTube page. There's a nice 15-minute article about Drake Schlosser and his decision to go to Jamestown originally and then pull his decision and recommit to NDSU, which I think he was very transparent about it, said this is my plan. NDSU is a player in my recruiting process, and I think he played the right move. You know you can go there and play. They want you there. They got a spot for you there. Go and prove himself, which no doubt he will try to do that.
Yep. As he hits both free throws, Stanley's up 4-3. Get it down to Arnold in the post. He's doubled. Stuck in the post. Finally gets it out to Vetter. He drives, kicks over to the new starter, Dominic Latre. DeVries drives, gets stuck in the middle and travels. Stanley Blue Jay basketball.
Yeah, tough defense there. You know, they run about 6'8" across the board at the bigs. Guys can hold hands and touch lane to lane. If you get stuck in there, that's going to be a hard out for you getting stuck in that line.
As Javon Johnson brings up the ball again, playing the point guard duties instead of Schlosser here early. Schlosser in the corner, mid-range Jay, off back iron. Bennett Larson offensive rebound, and he's off the backboard. He misses that one, and DeVries comes away with the rebound. He's running down the court, gets stuck again, and that's going to be another travel on the Watford City Wolves.
Yeah, second turnover in a row for DeVries. Unfortunate, got the ball just stuck on his hip just a little bit, but able to, I like the transition. I like the speed of play for Watford City right now.
Snyder kicks it to Larson in the short corner. Back to Snyder, corner three. Puts it in. Snyder for three.
Yeah, kind of the guy for Stanley that does everything. Everything that nobody else really wants to do. The dirty work and stepping outside, hitting a big three. Looked like a jump ball to me, don't you think?
Yeah, it was. Both teams playing real aggressive here, but that's what the Blue Jays got to do on that defensive end is just swarm everyone, kind of force those turnovers.
Yeah, the high ball pressure from Javon Johnson picking him up about 75 feet with his first fall. Did you get that one in the book? I'm sure you did. Noah Fredrickson getting ready to go back to Minot State University, just finishing up his 2.5 semester. Is that what it is? 2.5 year?
Second. I've done 4 semesters now, so we're halfway done.
Look out, world.
Bennett Larson gets the pass from Johnson, but can't put the layup in, and that's going to be Watford City basketball.
And those are plays that, as Corey Anderson live with those kind of plays, transition your 6'8" point guard, center/point guard transitioning up the floor. He wants to see it go in.
Yeah, and he makes that more than he misses, so
yes.
Just a rare miss there. As we see Breitbach just checked into the game. He gets it over to McGorman. Gorman drives middle with the left hand, puts up the layup, is no good. Larson with the defensive rebound. Here comes Schlosser. Drives middle.
What a take.
Tough finish for Schlosser. Another 2 for Drake Schlosser.
Beautiful explosion.
And that's a
should have got a
timeout.
replay on that one. Go ahead.
That's a quick timeout for the Watford City Wolves as they're down early. As we look at our NCC scoreboard, it's Blue Jays 9, Wolves 3. We'll be right back.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Welcome back here in Stanley, North Dakota. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's an early 9-3 lead for the Stanley Blue Jays as they're playing faster than we've seen them so far this year, really clicking on the offensive end.
Yeah, probably something to prove to their coach. Like, we're not just going to roll over and die. We want to come out with some energy. We want to come out with some aggression that we're seeing and converting on the offensive side. That's what they really struggled with the last time we saw them against Killdeer.
So you see Arnold up top, swings it over to Latre. And now that's Vetter for 3, and he puts it in. Big shot for the Watford City Wolves. It's 9-6.
Just about banked it in off the ceiling. There's a lot of arc on that shot on that one.
Got the arc down. Schlosser drives again. Easy lay with the right hand on the left side.
Let's take a look at this and just kind of up the floor we go here. Drake Schlosser, a little hezzy. Nice big pick from Cade Snyder. Ben Henick, and into the rim he goes. Beautiful attack play from Drake Schlosser.
Yeah, it's kind of looking a little too easy for Schlosser right now. You think Coach Gumpke's going to get on him, like, we got to stay in front of that guy.
Yeah, I mean, good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Much easier said than done, right? Like, stay in front of Noah Frederickson. You can shoot the three, get out and guard him.
As we see Austin Cannonwisher, the sophomore, entering the game for the first time. Schlosser on the wing, swings it over to Johnson, trying to set something up here. Schlosser back on the right wing, looking for Henick, swings it all the way to the corner to Johnson, but way over his head, and that's a Stanley Blue Jay turnover.
You know as well as I do, when teams are playing 2-3 zone defense and you have a 6'8 middle and a 6'8 bottom, that ball's got to go where? Into the middle of that zone. You got to be able to break that zone pressure.
You're not going to break it by throwing it into the stands.
Definitely.
Wolves back with the ball. Arnold up top, trying to set something up. Wolves moving a little slow here. Latre turns it over. Javon Johnson steal, and they're driving. Bounce pass to Schlosser, and he puts in another easy two.
Yeah, transition. This is a rejuvenated, re-energized Stanley Blue Jays team.
Wolves almost lose that one again. Kick out to Breitbach, 4-3, nothing but twine.
Huge answer for Breitbach with a deep Tioga Ace Hardware three-pointer. Definitely what the Wolves needed to get back in this game.
Yeah, the threes are falling. They're just going to have to get something inside at some point in this game, too. Cannonwisher back over to Schlosser on the left wing. Over to Larson, the 6'8 point guard, as you refer to him. Schlosser up top, thinks about the three, takes the three, and he's nothing but twine. Hot start from Schlosser.
And you can see the excitement, the let's go clapping. I mean, I heard it like I didn't have any earmuffs on. He is juiced up, ready to go.
He's playing with some energy. They get it down to Latre. He's stuck right under the basket with big Henick on him. And, oh, Vetter banks in the three. The bank shot is open as we look at the NCC scoreboard. Blue Jays 16, Wolves 12. We do have an injury.
A little bit of an injury timeout. We'll be back after this timeout.
Tioga Medical Center has been providing quality health care to Northwest North Dakota patients. With a newly built clinic in Tioga, where primary care providers along with visiting specialists are caring for patients every day. Primary care clinics in Ray and Powers Lake also. Call for an appointment today at 701-664-3368. Tioga Medical Center. Great staff making a difference in the lives of patients every day.
Back here in Stanley, as McGorman was able to make his way off the floor. Hopefully he's all right, but we want to give out a shout out to the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club for coming on to Game Day Media and being a sponsor. We thank them for their input for this business.
Yeah, definitely good sponsors. I know Aaron Parslow and Jessica Berenson Bollinger, two very integral parts of Powers Lake Athletics. It's fun to have them on board.
Yep, for sure. Stanley with the ball. Cannonwisher gets it down to Schlosser. Wide open three for Schlosser. Short. Henick gets the easy board and put back. 2 points for the Blue Jays.
Huge rebound from the 6'8. Just kind of landed right in his hand and just surprise, surprise, get it right back up. I was hoping for maybe a monster dunk there.
Yeah, what are we doing, guys? Come on. Arnold up top again. They kind of like to have him up top, kind of running the offense as a big post. As that's Kyle Best, who just checked into the game for McGorman. Over to DeVries. He's going to drive right on Schlosser. Schlosser pokes it away. DeVries gets it back to Vetter. Another three for Vetter. 5 threes for the Wolves.
That one a much better looking three-pointer. It still went in. The last one he kind of shook off and said, hey, it went in.
He's already got 3 threes for this Watford City Wolves team that needs some point scores, and they're getting it so far.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I don't know if they live by the three and die by the three. I wouldn't think so, but I really like the aggressiveness, like I said it a bunch of times, but the aggressiveness from both ends of the floor right now. You know, Javon Johnson picking them up man-to-man full court.
Both teams playing with some desperation to get a win here. Schlosser steals, and here he comes. Another easy two for Schlosser. What a hot start for Schlosser as he's up to 13 of the Stanley Blue Jays' 20 points.
Yeah, these kids know how to score the ball, that's for sure.
Vetter in the corner, wanted another three, doesn't get it. That one goes out of bounds, was not tipped, and that's going to be another Watford City turnover.
Yeah, empty possessions down on their side of the court is what you don't want against the Stanley Blue Jays. They're down 5. They battled back, 6 or 9 straight points off of three-pointers, able to get back into the game, but that's been their only offense is just deep threes.
Exactly. Like I said, they're going to have to find another source of offense as they get a defensive steal by Vetter as the Blue Jays turn it over. And Javon Johnson draws the charge. That's going to be a Watford City turnover.
As we take a look at the RTC Network's instant replay, beautiful play by Javon Johnson, able to find where that arc is at, step up in front of it, and sacrifice his body for the offensive charge, getting another possession for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, just a great job of beating him to the spot and then getting ready to take a charge. Johnson back up top, swings it over to Schlosser on the right wing. Looking for that high-low with Bennett Larson and Heenick. Back to Johnson, over back to Schlosser. Fake drive, Schlosser cannot finish. Heenick, another offensive rebound. He can't finish, and Latre skies for the rebound. Here comes DeVries, looking to push it. Kick out to Breitbach. He wanted the three, fakes, gets it poked. Javon Johnson gets the steal and draws the foul. I think that'll go on Breitbach. Seeing some players trying that nifty from the back, get a steal. He gets caught for the foul on that one. They give it to Latre, actually. Johnson swings over to Schlosser. Continue to look for that high-low, but Cannonwisher wants the three. He can't get it. Bennett Larson, offensive rebound, and draws the foul. And he'll head to the charity stripe for 2. The Wolves really got to get these defensive rebounds. It's a few offensive rebounds that they're giving up. And when you're playing Bennett Larson and Heenick, it's a tough ask, but you still got to get it done.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough ask. 2 big guys in the lane trying to get what's going on for these 2 teams. But for Bennett Larson, and I like what he brings to the team, the junior 6'8" center, just a lot of talent there, a lot of maturity from last season to this season for Bennett Larson, and just excited to see what he can do this game.
Hits the first and gets the roll on the second. And the Stanley Blue Jays are subbing in Caleb Mortensen for Ben Heenick. They lead 22-15 early here. Best has the ball, tried to get it to Latre in the corner, but that's off his hands, another Watford City turnover. And it's not really a recipe for success right now. They're hitting the three, but they're also turning the ball over. So we got 20 seconds left on our NCC scoreboard in this first quarter. Cannonwisher, we're kind of stalling out. They want to make sure they get this last shot. Back over to Schlosser. Looks at the three, gets to Mortensen in the corner. That one's short. DeVries gets the defensive rebound, and he's coming. 2 seconds left. Step back. Oh, they call it travel. I wasn't sure if they called a shooting foul or what happened there.
Talk about killing the moment for you.
I didn't think he traveled. I thought it was a clean step back. Maybe he shuffled his feet a little bit. 0.5 seconds on the game clock.
Monty Lund doesn't miss many.
It's true.
So you were wrong.
Get it to Schlosser. He chucks up the half quarter. Oh, almost banks it in. As you look at our NCC scoreboard, it's the Blue Jays 22, the Wolves 15 as we end this first quarter. Stay tuned for some second quarter action next.
Located in Stanley, North Dakota, the mission of Montreal County Medical Center is to provide quality health care services to Montreal County and the surrounding area, and have done so since 1960. We are proud to be a part of Stanley's integrated healthcare system that includes our critical access hospital, nursing home, assisted living apartments, independent living apartments, and an aquatic center. To schedule an appointment with our great providers, call us at 701-628-2505 or find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
Welcome back to Stanley, North Dakota on this chilly Monday night in January as we get ready to start off our Northwest Therapy Services second quarter. Give us a like and subscribe on the YouTube channel at GameDay Media ND. That's where you can find all of our live streams and check in on some high school sports. We really appreciate the support. You can also find us on Facebook, Game Day Media ND. Like, follow, share, try to get the word out so we can increase the viewership of these great athletes here in Northwest North Dakota.
Definitely hit the nail on the head. If you're tired of listening to Noah and I, go ahead and tune to the other channel as Randy, James Myers, and Aaron Griffin are live from Tioga, the number 3 rated team in Division B girls basketball. The Tioga Lady Pirates taking on the Division A opponents, Ned Rose Cardinals, as they welcome Ned Rose into Tioga.
And the Wolves start up with the ball in the second quarter, get it to DeVries, back to Breitbach up top, swing it back to DeVries. Arnold's in the corner, all the way over to Breitbach for the left wing 3 off front iron, and Bennett Larson skies for the rebound. Here come the Blue Jays. Up to Cannonwisher, he looks to attack. Step back 3, nothing but twine. What a shot from the sophomore. Now they're gonna call it a deep 2, my bad.
The worst shot in basketball.
Foot on the line.
Yep.
Shoot. Snyder gets a steal up to Schlosser. Does he get another easy one? Yes, he does. 26-15.
Drake is just kind of leading the show here. You know, he's transitioning out, and they're getting the ball up to him, getting him in position for layup after layup for him.
Another turnover from the Wolves. Here comes the 6'8" point guard, drives and draws another foul. He'll go back to the line.
I like the transition. I like the get up the floor. What I don't like is probably pulling the string right about the free throw line. Continue that momentum in towards the hoop, and you can really probably get up with a lot of momentum here.
And that's going to be another timeout called by Coach Gumpke, and we're going to send it to break, and we'll be back here as 6:58 left on our NCC scoreboard in the second quarter.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit plainsag.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley, your local Case IH dealer.
Back here in Stanley, North Dakota, we want to give out a shout out to KTGO as we're also airing on radio tonight. That's your, what can we expect from KTGO?
Your conservative talk radio powered by faith, family, and freedom on KTGO. Download that mobile app from your Google Play Store, your Android, or your Apple iTunes Store.
So we got the good mix tonight. We're on TV and radio, so I probably got TV watchers going, you don't got to tell us everything, but for those listening on the radio, yes, we do.
The guys, the people that are watching are calling us out to the people that are listening, saying, no, that's not what happened.
As Bennett Larson makes the first. And the second crawls off the iron. That's no good. Latre gets a defensive rebound. Wolves got to look for some offense here as they're starting to stall out. DeVries drives. They lose it again. Another turnover. Bennett Larson gets that steal.
That's been about the 4th or 5th trip down the lane when DeVries gets the ball attacking into the middle of that zone or middle of that offense and just brings the ball a little bit too low. You know, I'd like to see that ball maybe up by that ear, up a little bit higher and attacking the rim.
As Cannonwisher cans it for the Stanley Blue Jays, another 3 ball. 30-15 on our NCC scoreboard. Better drives. They lose it again. Cannonwisher gets that steal. Schlosser swings it up to Johnson. Looked like he wanted to drive. Gets it back to Schlosser. Back to Johnson. Left wing 3. That's off iron. Arnold skies for the rebound.
Yeah, good box out from Faden Allman. Oh, yeah, Faden Arnold. Nice box out, keeping the 6'8" Bennett Larson off the glass.
Arnold tries to take Larson to the hole. Gets it over to Vries. Stops, drops, misses the layup, and Schlosser comes away with the rebound. He's got it 1-on-3, and Schlosser's the one. Euro step, somehow gets it to drop. What a finish from Schlosser.
Let's take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. No doubt Drake Schlosser's going to get hit harder than that next year playing football for the Bison, as Thaden Arnold didn't budge.
Yeah, for sure add that one to the highlight reel. Good pressure here by Stanley, but that's Best that gets to the rim, but it crawls off. And then he picks up the foul 90 feet from the basket. That's always a tough one.
That's, you know, probably better than a lot of people. Not saying he did it, but just the fouls 85, 90 feet from the basket is just, they clearly have the rebound, get out of there, get back on defense.
It's just got to be some frustration. You know, he usually makes that layup and then takes it out on a foul 90 feet from the basket.
You play a lot of basketball in your life. Any coaching aspirations at all?
Yeah, I want to try it at least. Give it a go.
Give it a go. I think you do.
We'll see if any opportunities.
Fantastic at it.
As the Wolves get a steal, get it over to Vries. He stops and somehow gets it to go. It was a funky looking shot, but it goes in. That's their first 2-pointer of the game here in the second quarter.
Watford City switching it up, going for a 1-3-1 zone look.
Oh, the Ray J special.
The Ray J special, Michael Bergstrom special right there.
Cannonwisher's going to find some open looks if they're going to play this 1-3-1. Schlosser spin move, can't get the finish. Henick almost got the rebound. It's going to stay with the Blue Jays.
Man, Drake is just in fast forward mode right now. I mean, that's real-time speed. That turnaround left hand off the glass unfortunately didn't go in for him, but I mean, he is just playing 150 miles an hour, and I love it.
He's playing with a different speed than we saw in that Killdeer game a couple weeks ago. Schlosser has it on the left wing, fakes, drives, left layup goes. He's making it look easy tonight.
It is. I mean, it's easy watching it up here, as that's got to be maybe a goaltending. Did that affect the shot maybe?
I think if you slap the backboard, no matter if you hit the ball or not, it should still be a goaltend. That's always been my thought on that, because he shook the whole hoop.
Shook the whole hoop. Yeah, definitely flirt with the technical foul like that if you're not going after the ball as well.
Wolves offense back. McGorman checks back into the game as he left it with that injury earlier. Get over to Vetter, back out to Best. He wants to drive, and they get it again, another turnover, and he almost picked up another foul.
That's another one that you were just talking about, that kind of reach around and poke it out from behind.
Blue Jays got that sneaky defense tonight as they try to set up something against this 1-3-1. Cannonwisher on the Blue Jay logo. That one gets tipped away out of bounds.
I mean, you were a three-point threat for Powers Lake last probably 6 years. What are you doing on this 1-3-1 if you're Stanley? Are you cross-courting? You looking to get in the middle? You got to get that bottom guy kind of swinging from side to side.
Yeah, you would usually have a guy running from baseline to baseline, make them move, and always got an open shot on it. As they look, get it down to Henick, but he skies the pass, and that's out of bounds. Watford City ball. Seeing quite a few turnovers for such a high-scoring game.
Right, yeah, a lot of turnovers on the Stanley side. I haven't been keeping track. I don't know if it's probably up in the 10s maybe.
Yeah, for sure. Vetter gets it down to DeVries. He wants to drive again. Gets another bank shot to go.
Finally gets one to go for him. You know, it's his 4th point of the quarter, 4th point of the game, but he's attacked the rim well. He's gone into the lane, just unfortunately hasn't been able to finish. Been picked a couple different times.
Schlosser swings it over to Cannonwisher. Bennett Larson gets doubled. He doesn't care. He's going up with it, and he gets it. So we look at the NCC scoreboard. It's Stanley Blue Jays 36, Watford City Wolves 19. 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining on the game clock.
Now Stanley switching into a little bit of a 1-3-1 zone look themselves.
Vetter, there's that open shot. Can't get the roll. Arnold with the offensive rebound and draws the foul, and he'll go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line.
We'll take a look at our RTC Network's instant replay. Thaden Ulmer getting good position, giving a little bit of a pump fake, and getting Cade Snyder up in the air, trying to go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line to convert 2.
Yeah, that was a great play by the big man. He's kind of just a brick in there. He's doing all the dirty work right now. And then they'll even have him pop out and kind of run the offense too, just a versatile player.
Yeah, scored the first 3 points of the game.
So he hits the first free throw.
As Cannonwisher takes a seat, Javon Johnson coming back in for Corey Anderson. I should know this, but I want to say Corey's probably been at the helm about 15 years.
That sounds about right. It's been a while.
Been a while. Been a good coach for the Blue Jays for a long time.
Arnold gets the second one to go. Stanley Blue Jays ball. Schlosser in the corner. See if they'll have him run that baseline like I was just talking about. But he turns that one over. Breitbach gets the steal up to McGorman. Back to Breitbach. Swings to Vetter. Swings to Arnold. Arnold looking to take Bennett Larson again. Gets it to McGorman instead. They're going to go a little pick and roll. No, he defers. And they caught him on the sneaky behind the back steal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Drake trying to plead his case of it's not a foul, and Monty Lund saying, yes, it is. I saw it as you probably hit up maybe in the forearm area, losing his dribble. One person I haven't seen yet was Sears Redo for Watford City. You know, I thought he was going to see a little bit of action early here, trying to mix it up a little bit. Nice drop step.
Just can't get the finish. Johnson gets the rebound, and he's coming down the lane. Drops it off to Henick. What a play. Nice dish, nice finish. 38-21, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Yeah, I thought I might have heard that he was injured. I don't know if that's true, as Snyder gets the rebound off the Wolves' missed jumper. Schlosser left wing. Bennett Larson high-low with Henick. Henick misses the short, and Arnold gets the rebound. Here comes Breitbach. They got 2-on-1. Get it. Oh, DeVries couldn't hang on. Pass was a little behind him. Couldn't quite get it, but that would have been an easy 2 for the Wolves.
Yeah, DeVries definitely playing hard basketball. Just not going his way early in this fourth quarter. I think he probably should have, close to 10 points with the drives that he's taken, just being picked as he drives in the lane. That one there should have been a sure-handed layup. Got to catch that and convert on that one. But no doubt they're going to get it figured out. I was just talking before I muted myself, but I haven't seen Sears Redo at all on the Watford City bench or sideline. He was warming up with them, so I don't know if there was maybe injury that happened during warm-ups that I didn't see or what. But
yeah, I'm not sure. That's a mystery. We'll try to figure that out for our fans at home. Johnson up top. Wolves still working in that zone. It looks more like a 2-3 now. Kanan Wisher gets down to Henick, down to Larson. That's beautiful basketball. Larson for 2.
That is what 6'8" to 6'8" looks like right there on
That's
the high-low.
tough to stop.
You got to be about 7 foot to stop that.
Arnold drives on Larson and kind of gets some space and puts it in. What a move.
I love that. Bringing him right, dropping him base, or coming into the middle. Nice move from Arnold.
He doesn't care about no height advantage.
No, sometimes hard work outplays talent.
Yep. Larson in the short corner. Back to Henick. Johnson up top again. He drives, dumps it to Henick. Henick jumper, gets it to go. Henick's doing a great job in that post work. Him and Larson are just manhandling the Wolves right now.
Yeah, to have that, it kind of reminds me of your day, Tristan Barstead, and drawing a blank on the other big that Stanley had.
The other Henick?
No, it was Tristan Barstead and the other tall guy for Stanley.
I can't think of his name right now either.
I'm going to get it.
Schlosser grabs the offensive rebound on the Kanan Wisher missed 3. 30 seconds left on the game clock. They can hold it for the last shot if they want. Almost throw it away, but Schlosser ends up with it. Tough finish with the left. Oh my goodness.
Man, I can't get over how well he finishes.
He's
lefty.
putting on a clinic right now.
I think all of his points has come from the left side, minus one play.
Vetter in the corner. I think they're going to hold for this last shot. Breitbach, who just hit the 3, stops, drops, gets it to Arnold. Arnold fakes and drives.
Oh, he had
kicks out to Breitbach. We got 1 second left. Got to shoot it. Vetter.
Good if it goes.
Got it off and shorts the rim. And as we look at our NCC scoreboard, it's the Blue Jays 44, the Wolves 26 as we head to halftime. Stick around for our Bank of Tioga halftime show, and we'll tell you guys some of the stats and look around the state at some matchups on this Monday night. Stay tuned.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Roustabout Service and Insulating, servicing the oil and gas industry since 1963.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Nessa Consulting, located in Tioga, North Dakota. Visit nessaconsulting.com.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Provera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come. Growing family, the City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome back to Game Day Media here as we start our Bank of Tioga halftime show. It's the Stanley Blue Jays with the score of 44, the Watford City Wolves at 26 as we kind of look at some stats here. The home team on the scoreboard, the Stanley Blue Jays, led by Drake Schlosser, just a great athlete, great basketball player. He had 21 in the first half. He's on track for a little 42 bomb for the Blue Jays. He also had help from Kanan Wisher, who had 5. He had that deep 2 and then the 3. He's wishing right now that it was 6. And then Ben Heenick chipped in 6 from the low post. Javon Johnson, the point guard's been moving the ball around well. He's got 2 points. Cade Snyder hit that corner 3. He's at 3 points. And then the big Bennett Larson has 7 at halftime, as it's really just been the Schlosser offense. He's just been playing with a different aggressiveness that we didn't see that in the Killdeer game earlier this year, as looks like he's flipped a switch. And then we look over at the Watford City Wolves. They have 26 points at the half. DeVries has 4. Breitbach has 6. That's 2 threes that he's hit for him. And then Thaden Arnold has 7. He's going to be a big one to look for in the second half to do a little more scoring down that low post. And then Landon Vetter had that hot first quarter with 3 threes, 0 in the second quarter, so he's got 9 at half. They're going to need a few more of those 3 bombs to get back in this one. But we look, 44-26, Blue Jays have really been struggling on offense in their first 4 games of the year, only averaging 43, and they've eclipsed that in the first half of this one. So if you're Coach Corey Anderson, you got to be happy with that number as they start to get it rolling. And like we said in the beginning, it's really based on Schlosser and how aggressive he is. If he's scoring, then the Blue Jays are scoring the ball well. And then Watford City, they scored 26 first half points. They've been averaging 42.8, so they're on track to beat that number. But in a game like this, you kind of want to be more in that 30, 34 range to kind of keep it within range. They're going to want a big start to our third quarter here to give themselves a chance going forward in this one.
Usually tends and trends as like the first to 60. The race to 60, the first one to get to 60, the percentages of them winning that game is skyrockets. Stanley, like you said, well above their average right now, just sitting at halftime. And Watford City, I think realistically the score should maybe look 44 to 36, 44 to 38, something like that. A couple missed layups, some good outside shot attempts. They're shooting the ball well from outside.
Yep.
Just unable to convert on some inside shots. And is it the Henick and Larson, the tandem towers presence in there? I don't think so. I don't think Faden and Arnold has any problem going up against that, but it's the transition buckets that they're, bouncing off their leg out of bounds. The transition buckets that Stanley's getting their hand in and able to bounce it away or get the turnover and go the other way and convert for two. Empty possessions for Watford City coming this way.
Yeah, the Blue Jays have been really sound on defense, getting hands and deflections on a lot of balls, creating those turnovers and then those fast break opportunities, as Schlosser's been running ahead of the pack and getting some easy layups and some tough layups, just been doing a bit of everything. But yeah, those turnovers like the travels where you just kind of shift your feet a little bit, they've been kind of killer. And then I feel like that kind of got them out of their paint game, because then they kind of just started to rely on the threes, and they were hitting them, but they weren't matching those threes with defensive stops, and now they're down 18 here after the first half. So we're going to take another break here, and when we come back, we're going to get ready for our Northwest Therapy Services third quarter tip-off. Stay tuned.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, based in Columbus, North Dakota, offers custom on-the-farm grain cleaning for spring wheat, durum, and barley. Contact Ethan Bakken at 701-310-5007 or find him on Facebook at Border Mobile Grain Cleaning.
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, North Dakota has been Burke County's only full-service community-owned and chartered bank. We are committed to being the financial backbone of our community. Liberty State Bank, FDI insured.
Back here in Stanley as we wrap up our Bank of Tioga halftime show, as there's about a minute left on the clock before we start our third quarter. And David, I feel like this early third quarter, the first 4 minutes, is going to be really telling to how the rest of this game is going to go. The Wolves are barely hanging on here. If they can get some stops and continue that great shooting and get this down to 12, 10, maybe single digits, that would take quite the run. But if you're Corey Anderson, you got to be telling your team the opposite. Like, we can't just take our foot off the gas here. We got to keep going. Let's get this one out of hand and kind of just stomp them on our own home court and send them back to Watford.
This is where you get a little bit of that early season momentum of, you got somebody down 18 right now. Let's put the foot to the pedal, stomp them out on their throat, and like you said, send them home packing. But on the other side, the Watford City, they're not going to go anywhere. A town built on basketball. I mean, just a dominating force back in the early 2000s before they made the transition into Division AAA, I think it was. But and no doubt, Gumke is going to get their kids. He's going to get the kids rolling. I like what I see from Watford City. It's our first time covering the Watford City boys, to my knowledge, here on Game Day Media. But it is, like you said, let's try to get it to 10 at the end of the third quarter and see what can happen in the fourth quarter.
And we're ready to start our third quarter. Javon Johnson running the point guard duty. Wolves still in that zone. Going to try to get those stops through the zone, as Vetter almost gets his hand on that one. But then DeVries gets that one, and he's going to drive for a layup. Kind of gets stuck and was able to finish it. 2 points for DeVries.
Yeah, that looks like what happened earlier. He had one ball picked out of his pocket on that one. If you're transitioning, let's just go up for the layup. Get rid of the jump stop and just go attack the basket.
As Larson gets one easy to Henick, and Henick puts it in.
Yeah, press break 101 right there. Ball to the big guys, drop it down to Ben Henick.
Yeah, full court press only works if you're able to get stops, because if they break it, it's usually going to end in an easy layup as DeVries gets stuck down there and misses the jumper. Snyder gets the defensive rebound, and here comes Schlosser, guarded by DeVries. Schlosser waiting for the offense to set up. Throws that one. It looks like DeVries. Oh, nope. They're going to call that a turnover on Schlosser as he throws it out of bounds to the fans.
Yeah, DeVries definitely has some active hands. He's got his hands on a lot of tip passes, a lot of balls, playing a nice wing, defensive wing position for Coach Gumke.
Yeah, Coach Gumke's got some solid players who can really move. They're great athletes. They just got to convert it to getting stops on the defensive end like they did there. McGorman gets it middle. Nice fake, nice finish. Making it look easy.
Yeah, there's a 4-0 run that we talked about. Now it's down to 16. Let's see if you can, 4-2 run, I guess. See if you can get Watford City another turnover. Momentum maybe swinging a little bit towards Watford City right now.
Yeah, like you said, the momentum swinging, the energy that Gumke talked about in our pregame show, that's starting to show here early in the second half.
Yeah, who's going to be that guy that gets you over that needed threshold to amp up?
Vetter on the left wing, guarded by Heenick. C gets it to McGorman, guarded by Johnson as they're trying to set their offense up. Gets the screen from Latre, pick and roll. Latre in the post, kicks out to DeVries. DeVries for three. Can't get it to roll. That would have been a big one, but Latre gets the offensive rebound and the putback. There's the energy kid we were talking about early. Gets his first 2 of the game. 14-point game on our NCC scoreboard. Schlosser right wing, he's going to drive right where he left off.
Oh.
Draws the foul. That was quite the foul as we look at that replay. Kind of just got hooked. Schlosser kind of takes offense to it. That kind of looked like a Draymond Green foul where he just wraps him up.
Yeah, definitely. I give him the benefit of the doubt, I guess, as he was going up, kind of holding him. But, definitely could have got twisted up there, made something go the wrong way that it's not supposed to go. And Drake Schlosser definitely, has every right to take offense to that.
Yep. Just one of those hard fouls where you hear some coaches say, if you're going to foul him, make sure they don't make the layup. And
right.
I guess he did that.
Took it literal.
He misses the first free throw. Second one is up. And gets that one to go. 1 for 2 from Schlosser from a Service Valley Dental Group free throw line. And Wolves are right back up. Vetter in the corner, wanted the 3. Instead, he throws it away. Turnover Wolves, those are the ones we can't have if we're the Watford City Wolves.
Yes, I love that. They were 3 passes and they were 90 feet, and 3 passes in probably a second. That's transition basketball. Again, just another empty possession for Watford City on this end of the floor.
Johnson point guard duties again, setting up against this Watford City zone. Snyder deep on the right wing. Johnson, that one bounced off his head, but he gathers it. Back to Snyder. Not much movement, but they get it to Heenick down low, and that's just too easy.
Beautiful pass from Cade Snyder. Put it in the absolute perfect spot. Even took Corey Anderson. If you can read lips, he's not praying. He said, I don't even think he was open.
Definitely didn't look open until he caught it.
Hey, sometimes players just know.
McGorman for 3. That's a high arcer, and he gets it to go. What a shot from McGorman.
Yeah, big need from McGorman, able to get that big 3-pointer.
As we're still sitting at a 14-point game, Schlosser drives middle. Floater is good as he continues where he left off in that first half.
Again, Watford, getting the offensive possessions on this side, able to score the ball early in this third quarter, but unable to stop it on the defensive side.
That's what we've been seeing in that first half, too. McGorman wants another 3. Off back iron. Latre, offensive rebound, and draws the foul. The energy kid is just getting those offensive rebounds and drawing fouls. He'll go to the line.
So we take another high, instant replay look from RTC Networks, the high floating 3-pointer. And high shots get high rebounds. You just got to time it right. And Dominic Latre averages.
Off on the first free throw.
About 3.5 points per game, and rebounds close to about 5 rebounds a game. So
yeah, that's definitely a stat line of just an energy kid who comes in and gets some points, but mostly rebound, pass the ball around. Does a great job. He's 0 for 2 from the line. That's tough for Latre. Javon Johnson brings it up. Setting up against the zone again. They're really slow playing against this zone, but they're finding the open guys once they're open. Snyder in the corner. Gets it to Larson attacking middle. He's going to shoot it. Left-hand layup, gets it to drop. Nice finish from Bennett Larson.
A little bit of a scoop shot. He was about 6 feet away from the hoop and able to outstretch his 6 foot, probably 7 foot wingspan and get a little dipsy-do.
It definitely helps with that wingspan, though. Schlosser gets the steal, and he's on the break. Drives, right-hand layup, tough finish.
Yeah,
like we said, just putting on that clinic.
Just the way he can finish is just something that you don't see too often.
Arnold drives, kicks out to Latreille for 3. Big shot from Latreille to keep him in this game. As we're going to get a timeout here as the Wolves try to keep in that distance. We'll be right back with our third quarter. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter on our NCC scoreboard. Blue Jays up 17.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Welcome back into Game Day Media as we want to give a shout out to our Tioga Pirates Booster Club as we thank them for joining in as a sponsorship, as I assume they do great work just like the Powers Lake Booster Club.
They do fantastic work. Melissa Johnson, the president of the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, all things Tioga Pirates, Northwest Stars, and Williams County Firestorm. Another one is Faith Baptist Church in Kenmare, North Dakota, inviting you for Sunday school at 9:45 and worship at 11 with Pastor Mike Fraunfelter, the head pastor for Faith Baptist Church, taking the move from Powers Lake into Kenmare, doing a fantastic job for the Kenmare Bull Bells Honkers football team and the community of Kenmare.
As the Blue Jays are going to be forced to take a quick timeout as that Watford City full court pressure creates a timeout. We'll be right back again.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Northern Charm Boutique has a variety of apparel for all ages. We are locally owned and located on Main Street in Powers Lake. Shop in store or check out our website and like our Facebook page.
Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Welcome back again to Stanley, North Dakota. Looking at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Blue Jays 55, the Wolves 38 with 4 minutes left in this Northwest Therapy Services third quarter. As the Wolves are kind of just going punch for punch right now. They want to dip into that lead a little more now. Heenek got it on the left wing, drops it down to Schlosser in the post. He's got Best on him. That's a mismatch there. He tries to take advantage. Nice footwork, left-hand hook shot is good.
Yeah, you could see him just kind of gather his thoughts, collect on what he was doing, get in the position that he wanted. As I was told, take what they're giving you, playing high side, drop low baseline.
As the Wolves miss that one and Bennett Larson gets the rebound. Get it to Schlosser. He gets it to Cannonwisher, down to Heenek. Heenek hook shot. He's making that shot look fairly easy.
Yeah, very tough to stop from the 6'8" sophomore, Ben Heenek. I think a lot of teams are kind of salivating over Ben Heenek and his football abilities.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch.
Yeah, 6'8" quarterback, throws the ball about 70 yards.
Can do it all. His better drives for the Wolves. Best dribbles that one off his foot. Schlosser races and gets it. I'm not sure how he got it. And then finishes with the left-handed layup.
If you're a young kid watching basketball, watch this play. The ball could have easily just went out of bounds. Drake Schlosser says absolutely not. That's the energy that Coach Corey Anderson talks about is let's get the ball and go. Like, don't let the defense set up. Let's get the ball in transition.
Yep. As the Stanley Blue Jays get another stop and defensive rebound. Schlosser's going to attack again. Tries to float it up with his right, draws the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Just continues to attack over and over again, and Wolves have not been able to contain him yet.
No, just putting, like you said over and over again, just putting on an absolute offensive attack clinic.
I could call it a masterclass right now. Seems like it is. First free throw is good. He's now up to 31 points tonight.
Wow. What's with these kids scoring all these points? Man, did you see the stat line the other night on Friday night? Walker Broughton putting up 60 points in three quarters.
In 3 quarters.
Unbelievable. Brendan Johnson putting up 41 last Monday. Another 34 the other night. Drake Schlosser putting up 31 tonight. Aiden Durr from Glenburn putting up 44 the other night. Just offensive.
It is a new age of basketball. Tyler Best wanted the three, but he throws it to Latre instead, and Latre can't get it. Blue Jays steal. Here comes Kanan Wisher. Oh, what a pass from Larson to Henick. Wow.
Look at this, the big man. Eyes in the back of his head as Kanan Wisher over to Bennett Larson. Whoop, right over to Ben Henick.
That's why we call him the 6'8" point guard, right? Breitbach kicks it to Arnold. Fake drive middle, floater. Almost got the roll, but Schlosser gets the rebound, and here comes Schlosser attacking yet again. With the left, can't get it, but Larson's there. He can't get it, gets it again, and finally finishes. Bennett Larson.
As this one's just kind of slipping away. Let's take another look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Kanan Wisher to Larson to Bennett over the top. Powers Lake. Stanley up big.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Lindsay Grocery is a locally owned and operated business in Crosby, North Dakota. We are committed to serving our community and region. With fresh baked goods, produce, and our in-house smoked meats, we've got you covered. Come experience the convenience and warmth of shopping local again. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Back here at Blue Jay Court, as we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's the Blue Jays 67 and the Wolves 38, as the Blue Jays have really opened this one up in the third quarter with 1 minute 54 seconds remaining. It's just a tough one. Went straight from Wolves were getting back in it, and then snap of the fingers, and the Blue Jays are starting to click again.
Yep.
The Trey high post kick to Best, corner three, that one's too hard. I'm going to say that's off the Wolves. Blue Jay basketball.
To start the quarter, it was just down. They got into 11, I think it was, at one point in time, and then it just stretched and ballooned out to 29.
Yeah, that was a crazy 2-3 minutes from the Blue Jays. They got to get it across the half court here. They get it to Larson. Larson's going to attack. Gets it to Johnson. Now he's going to attack middle. Kanan Wisher, open three. You don't want that. Off back iron. Arnold comes away with the rebound for the Wolves. Vedder's going to set up the offense. Wolves just want to get some buckets here. Best thought about the corner three, but he dumps it down to Latre for an easy two.
Nice play by corner man, drawing the, fake shot, drawing the defender and opening it up down for Latre.
Yeah, just an unselfish play. Schlosser's got the mismatch. He drives again and draws another foul. That one's going to go on Latre, I believe. But the Wolves got Daniel Areola here in the game for the first time, just trying to find some of that energy again.
Yeah, he just kind of got caught hanging in midair. Looked like a little bit of Michael Jordan-esque floating there.
A Michael Jordan comparison, okay.
That's where we're at right now.
Yep. Can't blame you. He's got 33 on the night now as he hits the first free throw.
Yeah, fantastic showing from Schlosser.
And gets the roll.
I think Monty's got a foul here.
Free throw count?
Henick, they whistled Henick for a little bit of a shove. Basket counts.
Okay.
I think they're foul was on Henick. Second team foul for the Blue Jays, first personal foul for Ben Henick.
Wolves have about a minute left here in the third quarter. Going to look for another bucket. Best doing his work, but Arnold can't haul it in, and that's another turnover. Skies it to Schlosser, and he gets blocked. Great defense by Areola.
Yeah, definitely. If we just caught it on our RTC Network instant replay, Areola matching Schlosser's aggressiveness and able to stop that play anyway.
Now they got Schlosser in the corner, over to Kanan Wisher. Bennett Larson wide open, top of the key, three off back iron. Vedder tips it back in for the defensive rebound. Here comes Best, goes right by Larson. Gets it down to the new guy, that's Brandon Spocker.
I was asking you earlier, do you think we need to have that 17th player on the roster? We do.
We do. Saw him playing in the JV game. He's got some skill.
Yeah, I had a real nice JV game for Spocker.
As I try to fill him in real quick here.
Looks like they're going to a little bit of a chaser, or else just trying to get the defensive effort up a little bit.
Yep, that's off Schlosser's foot. Turnover for the Blue Jays. Areola, 6 seconds left. Turns it over to Kanenwisher, and he's going to have a chance here. Pull up 3 at the buzzer. Off back iron. He wanted that one. As that's going to end our Northwest Therapy Services third quarter. As we look at the NCC scoreboard, it's Blue Jays 69, Wolves 42. We'll be right back to finish this one up.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn where good food meets great company. Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota offers custom and personalized laser engraving for any occasion and on any surface. No order is too small. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, and Etsy. That's Big Memo Laser of Kenmare, North Dakota.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
Back here in Stanley, North Dakota, as we have been witnessing an offensive explosion from Drake Schlosser and the Stanley Blue Jays as they've grown their lead to 27 entering our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter. As the Wolves are going to start off with Breitbach bringing the ball up. Driving left, kicking out to Vetter. He mishandles that one, gathers it. He's going to drive right, kicks to the corner to Spocker, over to Breitbach, back over to Vetter, drive middle. Nice pass to Arnold. See if Arnold can finish it. He does. Nice play.
That was a beautiful play. Just a little slip right in between the defenders for Arnold up or 2.
Cuts the lead to 25 with 7.5 remaining. Javon Johnson's going to slow it down for the Blue Jays. Breitbach's guarding him. Bennett Larson up top. Not going to shoot another 3 after he missed that one in the third quarter. Schlosser wants a 3 instead. Off back iron. Spocker, nice rebound. Gets it over to Vetter. Arnold to the corner. Best drives baseline, and Schlosser just takes it away from him. What a play. What a defensive play, and then the left-handed layup.
Man, his ability to just smile, it gives his coach Corey Anderson a wink.
As we see on their score buggy over there, they had LeBron Schlosser edit.
They must have heard my Michael Jordan comparison.
Yeah, they wanted to say LeBron instead. I like the Michael Jordan one better.
That's the GOAT right there. Yeah, Drake Schlosser having just a game, coming in averaging, I think, just close to 16 points a game, and definitely doubles his average right now. But
yeah, that's going to boost that number a little bit tonight.
Yeah, it should bring it up into the 20s, rightfully so. But, I mean, he's such a – this is his ball game right there, and the control – how it didn't go in, but the control, the body work and stuff, the finesse that he can finish with.
Breitbach wanted the transition 3. He doesn't get it. Spocker and Larson fight for it. Foul's going to go on Bennett Larson. That's his first personal. Wolves under the bucket. Get it to Arnold. Best up top. Looking for that corner action to Breitbach. Back to Arnold. See if he takes Larson in the post again. Spin move, fake. Kick out to Vetter. Vetter drives right. Layup, no good. Schlosser tips it up, and he comes down with it. Get over to Javon Johnson, bringing it up as the point guard. Drives right. He wanted the mismatch.
Looks like he got away with the travel.
Yeah, and then somehow Snyder gets the offensive rebound. Misses. Larson gets an offensive rebound. He misses. Breitbach gets the rebound, and then he gets tripped up. That's going to be a foul on Bennett Larson again. That should be his second personal.
That's got to drive Coach Corey Anderson nuts. A 6'8" that can't finish up by the rim. Come down with it, big man. Gather and right back up.
Yep.
Keep that ball high. and finish.
Yeah, 3 fairly easy misses there. Is it kind of taking the foot off the gas a little bit here with 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter as we look at our NCC scoreboard. Spocker on the left wing. JV player getting some good run here tonight. Turns it over. Schlosser yet again. He's going to stop. Hezzy.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
That kind of looked like a flop to me as we look at our RTC instant replay. Schlosser just going aggressive again. Yeah, not much there. It seemed as if he was already falling before Schlosser got there.
I think maybe what Sean Urbis saw was that the forearm extension.
Yeah, the forearm definitely didn't help his case. Wolves ball over to Spocker. Is going to bring it up. Kick it to Latre in the corner. He wants to drive on Schlosser. Double team comes, triple team, and they're going to call it jump ball. And that'll be Stanley Blue Jay ball. Just terrific defense there.
Yeah.
Latre kind of gets stuck on the block, and there's 3 guys right there.
Kind of like a couple of hyenas just kind of seeing that fresh meat, and Bennett Larson just getting his big bear paws down in onto the ball.
Schlosser up top again. Javon Johnson's going to get the pick. He's not going to use it, though. He's going to drive baseline left, kick out to Snyder. Snyder tried to get it there, stolen away by Breitbach, and here he comes against Schlosser. Somehow gets the tough layup to go. I thought Schlosser might have a piece of that one, but it still drops.
Yeah, it's smart play by Schlosser, able to avoid the foul and just kind of reach around with his right hand. Unable to get the block, but nice way to avert a nice finish from Watford City.
Yep, brings their score to 71-46 Blue Jays. Now they want to get it to Larson down in the post. He's got the mismatch with Latre, and he uses it. Bennett Larson for 2.
Nice finish. You can thank Wyatt Hansen for that broken breakaway rim there,
yep.
the soft touch.
You know, I like their rims because they're so soft, but I could never shoot in here. I don't know what it was. Spocker drives, kicks out to Vetter. Vetter wants another 3. Boom! Gets it to go.
Really looking nice shot from Vetter. That's got to be about his 3rd or 4th.
That's his 4th 3, but he kind of stopped shooting since that first quarter. I don't know why, as he's got 12 points on 4 threes tonight.
Yeah, shoots only 16.7% from three-point line, and I would say that's probably a wrong stat because he's shooting the ball so well tonight.
I would disagree, as Snyder gets the easy 2 with the right hand.
With me? Come on, man. Disagree with the stat line.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Spocker to Breitbach. I like this Breitbach kid. He's a good ball handler. Junior out of Watford. Vetter wants the 3. He might have hurt us. Boom, gets it again.
Yeah. In the honor of late Stuart Scott Saturday, he passed away about 5-10 years ago or something. Booyah! From deep.
That just brings our question, why did he stop shooting?
Right, yeah.
Kanan Wisher tried to save that one. I don't really know what's going on here, but the Stanley Blue Jays save it. Still their possession. Kanan Wisher drives, gets to Larson, but he draws the foul first. We're going to see some subs from both teams here. Gorman and DeVries checking in for the Wolves.
Okay, you're up 23 right now. Clearly the game is probably at bay. Do you sub out Drake Schlosser, or do you try to get him a 40-piece sitting at 36 points right now?
Well, if I'm in both positions, if I'm the coach, I'm leaving him in there, and if I'm the player, I'm staying in there. You can't take me out now.
I'm hiding. I'm hiding around other players so you can't see me and stuff.
Schlosser, nice move to get open, and finishes another tough shot.
His ability, I'm super impressed with his ability to finish left. He's not left-handed to my knowledge. He throws the ball right-handed, but his ability to finish left is something that I haven't seen in years.
And his ability to get easy looks even when there's 1 or 2 defenders right in front of his face. As McGorman launches one up, that looked like an air ball. Mortensen comes away with the rebound. Back to Schlosser, needs 2 points to get that 40 ball.
Right here.
Feeling like it's coming about right now as he drives right, almost loses it, kicks to Kanan Wisher in the corner, open 3, that one's short. Larson almost got the rebound, but it ends up with Vetter. Here comes Breitbach for the Wolves. Down to McGorman, down to DeVries. Takes on the 6'8" Bennett Larson, and Bennett says no and grabs the rebound.
Nice job from Schlosser. Outlet, give me the ball here. I want the ball in my hands. And if I'm Corey Anderson, I want the ball in Drake Schlosser's hands.
Schlosser, Euro step for 40, can't get it to go. Tough one. Almost got the steal, but DeVries keeps it. Over to Vetter. They almost got another steal. DeVries keeps it. Breitbach for 3. Short. Latre, another great rebound. He's doing a terrific job on the boards. Breitbach got it back again and hits it. 3
Nice.
for Breitbach.
Yeah, nice second chance, and that's got to get Corey Anderson. You know, just saw him get out of his chairs. We got a defensive rebound here a little bit better than we are right now. The game has been put away, but we got to finish.
Yep.
We got to get back to the basics of finishing a basketball game. There it is.
But he draws the foul. As soon as we start talking about his ability to finish with the left, and he misses one. But he's going to go to the Service Valley Dental Group free throw line. 2 pressure free throws for Mr. Drake Schlosser here.
I'm going to say this is probably it. If he doesn't get these 2 points worth more than your health, you know, so you'd hate to see him get cut out. Anything can happen.
Gets the first. That's 39.
Well, he's staying in. Thought maybe one of those guys was for the shooter.
Yeah, maybe. Are they going for 50 with a minute 36 here?
That'd be a tough one as Bennett Larson subs out, finishing his night.
They haven't put that first free throw on the scoreboard yet. That's 40. 40 for Mr. Drake Schlosser. What a game. As the Wolves are up on offense, DeVries drives middle, floater's no good. Latre, another offensive rebound, and the finish. Great minutes from Dominic Latre tonight in his first start.
Yeah, doing a fantastic job for Coach Gumke.
So I'm not sure what happened there, but we're going to get a timeout from Corey Anderson for a sub. But it's bothering me that they're not putting the 40 on the scoreboard. It's 80 to 55. My math is never wrong, guys.
Well, stick around. Don't go anywhere. 1 minute and 12 seconds to go until we get into our DNL Paraffin postgame show. DNL Paraffin located in Tioga, North Dakota, servicing wells all over western North Dakota, run by Brian and Louis Longy. Do fantastic work. One of our better sponsors that we have here on Game Day Media.
The ref's trying to sort this problem out, but still not giving him the extra point. It's bothering my OCD right now. Blue Jays up top, a minute left in this one.
Well, unfortunately, the official book is what's down there. We'll have to check it.
Baloney. Mortensen up top, gets it down to Henick. Nice pass, but he can't finish it. Gets his own rebound and puts it back in.
Another nice entry pass from Caleb Mortensen, getting some playing time for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and he's got 16 points. He's chipped in nicely tonight.
Yeah, probably close to a double-double, 16 and 10 maybe.
Yeah, him and Larson have been doing a terrific job down there, holding down the fort.
Laramie Smith, that's the other one, just came to me.
There it is. I knew it would come. So we got a few seconds of the JV game from earlier. That was a fun one.
Yeah, Watford City coming out on top, wasn't it?
Yep,
I believe so.
55-51, I believe, something like that, as there's 10 seconds left here on the NCC scoreboard. As that was Joseph Baer who almost got it to drop. But that's going to wrap this one up. The Stanley Blue Jays win. According to me, it was 82-57. According to Stanley, it was 81-57. We'll see who's correct, but as we look at our NCC scoreboard, it's the Blue Jays taking this one. Stick around for our DNL Paraffin postgame show as we interview our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game and head coach.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch-sourced beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
At Haugland Insurance Services, we are passionate about protecting farmers and ranchers. With extensive agricultural knowledge, we have the tools to protect your profit and minimize risk. Whether it's crop and livestock insurance or farm property and liability, we protect your hard-earned assets. We can also assist with farm transitions, commercial insurance, life, health, and disability coverage. You work hard to feed our world, and we work tirelessly to protect what you've grown and built. Call us at 701-965-4066 or visit us online at HauglandInsuranceServices.com.
Down here for our D&L Paraffin post-game show. First, we got our Continental Resources coach's comments from Coach Corey Anderson, the winning coach. The final score of 82-57, I believe, should have been the correct score. What did you see from your team tonight?
I thought they played really hard. Our goal was to take away paint touches and paint points, and I think they did that really well. They got hot from three, obviously, but I was still okay at halftime because our goal over the season is we have to stop something. We're not quick enough on our feet to take away the three and take away paint touches. So that's how we're going to have to play. I didn't like how sloppy we got there at the end, but overall I was pretty pleased with them.
Yeah, and then offensively you were averaging 43 or so coming into the night, but 82, you had 44 at halftime. What did you see from your offense that you haven't seen yet this year?
I felt like we were just using each other, playing off each other a little bit better. We were trying to use our size. I felt like our bigs got it going at moments, high lows, give and goes with each other. And that's kind of what we did against Beulah. Our bigs had a really good, they had the most assists on our team against Beulah, and it looked pretty good tonight as well. And that's how we got to play. We got to play inside out, and that's kind of our recipe to win.
Well, congrats on the victory, but now let's go over to our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Drake Schlosser. The home scoreboard only gave you 39, but it's officially 40. 40 ball from Drake Schlosser. What were you seeing from Watford City's defense tonight?
I mean, I saw them sitting in zones a lot. They were man too. I liked my matchup in man. I liked punching the gaps in zone. They were standing straight up, and I just kind of let the game come to me. It's kind of hard to score 40 without shooting threes, so I didn't really want to force anything, and I kind of just let the game come to me.
Yeah, I was thinking that as I was looking at the scorebook. I saw you had 40, and I was like, I think maybe 1-3, but I was like, that wasn't me. If I was going to score, it was going to be from the three-point line. You did a great job of driving and finishing with that left hand. So we covered your Killdeer game a couple weeks ago. Killdeer double-teamed you and kind of tried to take you out of the game. What did you learn to apply to tonight's game from that one?
One thing against Killdeer, I got frustrated. I kind of took myself out the game. The double team was frustrating me. I know if that comes again, I know that I got to fight through it. I got to set off-ball screens, things like that. And when I don't see it, I got to take advantage because I like my matchups.
For sure. So going forward, you guys finally got second win, 2-3 now. Offense is clicking. What's the goal here next couple weeks?
We just got to keep it going, honestly. We're a really young team. We're 2 guys returning on varsity experience, 4 guys with 0. So it's going to be a process, but we're going to put it together. We're going to be a good team.
And you guys play Newtown on Thursday. Any info on them yet?
They're a sleeper for sure. I think people take them for granted. They're a good team. They got good players, and we just got to go into it and play our game.
Yep, so Game Day Media, tune in on Thursday. Maybe Drake Schlosser's got another 40-point ball for us. Thanks, Drake.
Thank you.
Back to you, David.
Hey, thank you, Owen. Fantastic job. Fantastic job for Drake Schlosser, our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, putting up 40 in our book tonight over the victorious Stanley Blue Jays. Stick around as we roll on with our D&L Paraffin postgame show. More to come. See what's going on with the area. Recap this game and what's ahead for Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Othion Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopothion.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Dr. Cammie Wehrman has been serving the Crosby area with entire family chiropractic care for 20 years, specializing in back and neck pain, headaches, and sports injuries. We also carry a full line of Nutridyne supplements. To schedule an appointment today, call 701-965-3222.
Murex Petroleum Corporation, a pioneer for today, creating opportunities for all involved. Extraordinary people, extraordinary assets. To start a great career, visit murexpetroleum.com.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Welcome back into our DNL Paraffin post-game show. As the scoreboard's gone, but it was a final of 82-57, I believe it was. Stanley Blue Jays get a big win, find some things on offense. Great victory for them as we look at our upcoming schedule here. So tomorrow, Trenton at Powers Lake, that'll be a fun one. And then like we mentioned in our post-game interview, the Stanley Blue Jays will take on the Newtown Eagles here in Stanley again. Excited for that one. And then in girls, that same night, Powers Lake in Divide County. That should be a fun one. Those are kind of two evenly matched teams over in Region 3 of the Class B girls division. And then on Friday night, we got a banger of a game, boys. Ray Jays at Powers Lake Burke Central. I'm excited for that one. David, you're excited for that one. We got some good stuff here on Game Day Media.
Yeah, a lot of games coming at you this week, finishing the week with, I think, 7 total games for us. So we couldn't do this without any of our sponsors, but let's recap our scoring for tonight.
So Drake Schlosser, like we were saying, Stanley was having some official book issues, but we got him for 40, and I think I'm correct. I have confidence in my ability to do math and do books. So Drake Schlosser ends the night with 40. Kanan Wisher had 5 in the first half and then didn't score in the second, so he ended with 5. And then Ben Heenek had 16, like we said, towards the end of the game. Javon Johnson ended with 2. Cade Snyder ended with 5. And then Bennett Larson had 13. So we're looking at the two bigs for Stanley, Heenek and Larson, and I would say they probably both had double-doubles. They were both great in the paint, getting rebounds and scoring the easy buckets.
Yeah, definitely, both of them. I mean, that's going to be the keys to the success for the Blue Jays. You know, you got Drake Schlosser kind of up on his own right now, and then your 2, 3, and 4 guys have got to come up real big. I like the way Cade Snyder plays for Coach Anderson, able to do a lot of the dirty work. As we just hear across the stadium, another touchdown for the Bison, so everybody's cheering in here. But the bigs of Stanley have got to get it going. Like they've got to be able to go. It can't just be a one-man show of Drake Schlosser. But on the other side of the scorebook, you know, the Watford City Wolves, they had a nice outing tonight. You know, Vetter had a real nice night shooting. And continue on with what you're having.
So for the Watford City Wolves, Tristan DeVries had 6. Carter Breitbach had 11. He was in double digits. Xavier McGorman had 5. And Dominic Latre, the new insert into the starting lineup, had nothing in the first half. And then in the second half, he had 9 points. And I bet probably had close to 7 rebounds, something like that. Just a great role player who finally got a starting nod. So good for Dominic Latre. And then Thaden Arnold, the big, had 9. And Landon Vetter had 15, 5 threes. You would have liked to see him keep shooting a little more to keep him in the game, but definitely some confidence builder for the Watford City Wolves.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they increased to 4-7, just about hit, or 0-7 overall. Got to their scoring average, allowed a couple points more than their season average of 70. But I mean, no doubt Watford City is going to right the ship. They're going to get a couple wins. They're a good-looking basketball team. I like the way that DeVries plays very hard. You know, they got the big Arnold, and they got a couple good outside shooters. They just got to put something together and get a win, gain some confidence.
Yeah, and as I hadn't watched Watford City until tonight, and I saw they allow 70 and they only score 43. But watching their offense, I feel like the offense is going to click at some point.
They're just that far away from having a good offensive outputting, I think. And no doubt Coach Gumpke is going to do everything he can. Just a recent Coach of the Year just within 5 years, I think. As Division A Coach of the Year, no doubt he's going to right the ship and try to get something figured out. But
yeah, the big thing for them is just going to be the defensive end. Giving up 70 points per game now, that's going to increase a little bit. They got to figure out the defensive end, and then I think they'll right the ship.
For sure.
All right, well, thank you for joining us tonight. We had a fun one, a lot of points scored, especially from Schlosser, 40 ball. Thanks for joining us on Game Day Media tonight. Final score, 81-57. Stanley gets the win. Thank you.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nessa Consulting Service, Roustabout Service and Insulating, DA Land LLC, Tioga Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, the Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Border Mobile Grain Cleaning, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Crosby Chiropractic, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Northern Charm Boutique, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Mirex Petroleum Corporation, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, Big Memo Laser, TNT Measurements Incorporated, The Food Barn, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Sund Manufacturing, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.